All right, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. And no matter where you are in the world, we want to go ahead and welcome you to the E-Estate presentation where we're going to discuss the new wave of wealth that's being created through real estate. If you guys are excited, let me go ahead and make it so you guys can chat really quick. If you guys are excited right now, just as excited as I am, and you can hear me loud and clear, can you guys go ahead and hold on, let me unmute it for you so you guys can do this. Give me 1 second here. If you guys could go ahead and drop a 777 in the chat for me, drop a 777 in the chat for me. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. If you guys got some big energy, it is sensational September right now, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am. We're going to see some absolutely amazing things happen in September, guys. And so I know I got off to a really hype start, but I want to let you guys that hype is not artificial. It is definitely genuine. I am super excited about the information that I have to share with you all, but I'm also super excited about what this information can do for your life if you decide that you want to implement it and if you guys want to run with us. My name is Anthony Deloach and I'm your host today, and there's several people who could be qualified to host this presentation today, but I am so proud that I get to share this information with you, okay guys, because when I actually encountered this information a few months ago, it was revolutionary for me. This concept that we're going to talk to you about today is definitely changing lives around the world, and I want to let you guys know you're in store for a treat. Now, before I get into everything, I do have to let you guys know I'm not a financial advisor. I do not give financial advice, and nothing in this presentation should be considered any type of financial advice. What we are going to do is discuss a concept and a market shift that's happening right now that you have the opportunity to take advantage of. And we're going to show you the company that's making that opportunity available for you today. And I hope you guys are going to be excited about it. So without further ado, I do want to introduce to some and present to others E-Estate, a new era of digital real estate solutions. If you've ever found yourself in the position that you wanted more freedom in your life, if you've ever found yourself in the position that you wanted more passive income in your life, if you ever found yourself in the position that you just wanted to live a better life overall, I want to tell you that you have an opportunity today that will allow you to do those things if you see the opportunity for what it is today. And as one of my virtual mentor says, if you have the opportunity of a lifetime, you definitely have to take advantage of it during the lifetime of the opportunity. So let me go into what we're going to be talking about today. First, I'm going to give you an overview of E-Estate and what it's all about. I'm going to share with you the solution that it provides for those of you all who want to be buyers, or if you just want to earn passive income as an investor. Then I'm also going to share an opportunity with you all who are ready to go to the next level and participate in a major way as a digital real estate agent. Now, I want to tell you guys a little bit about myself. My name is Anthony Deloach. Once again, I reside right in North Carolina here, and I want to tell you guys that I've been in this passive income space for a while now. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, right? I've been in it over 20 years, and I want to tell you guys I've seen great opportunities come and I've seen great opportunities go. But one of the things that I recognize is when there are definitely markets that are being shifted, that's the best time for you to get involved in the opportunity, right? And so we have a $16 trillion market shift that's happening over here. And what I see is everything in the right position and everything poised to make this one of the greatest opportunities of 2025. And we see that happening, and we see the signs of that all around us right now. So I want to tell you guys, pay close attention to the information that I'm going to share with you. Make sure you're taking notes. I know that note takers are money makers, and we're going to help you make some money if you understand what's going on today. Now, let me share something with you really quick. I want you to watch a minute and 30-second video about this company, and I believe this minute and 30-second video is going to give you a good idea of what E-Estate is all about and why E-Estate is going to change things for the passive income space. Give me 1 second while I actually play this video.
The future of real estate investment starts here. The real estate market is long overdue for change. High entry costs, low liquidity, bureaucracy, and hidden fees have made traditional property investment complex and inaccessible. E-Estate is redefining the industry. Through EST, Estate Token, we enable seamless property ownership, investment, and income generation. Real assets are tokenized on the Binance Smart Chain, ensuring full transparency, security, and a stable source of income. Every asset undergoes AI-driven analysis, legal verification, and expert evaluation, guaranteeing capital protection. E-Estate is not just a platform, it's the new standard in real estate investment.
So you guys see that we're not just talking about another platform. We're talking about something that's creating the new standard in real estate investment, guys. Real estate, the traditional way, I want to say, and this is a bold statement, but I want to say the traditional way of investing in real estate and earning passive income is dead, right? And why you say, Anthony, that's a bold statement. Why you say that? I think it's still a viable thing, but for people who are in the new age, for people who are ready to take advantage of the newest and the fastest way to earn passive income, the old way just doesn't work as well anymore. Why? Because it has all of those things that video just talked about: the bureaucracy, the hidden fees, the debt, all of the stuff that came along with traditional real estate investing. But now there's a new way that everybody can participate in this real estate investing space and start earning incredible passive income, which I believe is absolutely amazing. Now I want you guys to watch another minute and 30-second clip. This is from our co-founder, Mike Hamilton, as he tours the property that's located in Miami. Now, this is a top tier property that's located in Icon Brickell, which is the residential side of the W Hotel, and you can actually own a fractional of ownership share of that property and start earning passive income today. So guys, look, listen to this really quick and see how powerful and how beautiful this property is.
All right, step inside. I'm about to show you one of the most impressive units in all of Miami. This is the 39th floor of Icon Brickell, the residential side of the W Hotel. And yes, it's as luxurious as it looks. 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, high ceilings, open layout, floor-to-ceiling windows with jaw-dropping views of both the bay and the skyline. Most people pay millions for this kind of lifestyle, but with E-Estate, you don't need millions. You can invest any amount that fits your budget. Want to buy the entire unit? Go ahead. Prefer to own a small share? That works too. Either way, you'll earn just like everyone else based on your share, same system, same income model, total flexibility. This apartment is fully furnished, newly renovated, and ready for business. It's designed exclusively for short-term rental, like Airbnb or Booking. That means daily income, starting from day one. King-size beds, room for 4, and this is what you wake up to every morning. It's not just real estate, it's a lifestyle asset that pays you back. Everything here is optimized for comfort and cash flow. And the best part? You don't manage anything, we do it all for you. You just buy EST tokens and you start earning legally, transparently, worldwide. This is not a concept, it's happening right now. This is E-Estate, the new way to own real estate.
He said this is the new way to own real estate. I want to tell you guys that what stood out to me most in this presentation was the fact that he said this is a lifestyle asset that pays you back. Now, one of the things that I stand on, that I was taught by one of my mentors a long time ago, he said if people are not making enough income, they probably don't have enough assets. I want you to get this, guys. If people are not making enough income, they probably don't have enough assets. And the problem is that most people who have assets, the only asset that they really have is the asset that they're sitting on. Somebody's going to catch that after the webinar, right? And I want to tell you, if the asset that you're sitting on is the only asset that you have, then you're going to find yourself in some major trouble. You know why? Because costs are rising, inflation is rising, all of this stuff that's happening, that asset that you're sitting on is not enough, right? And plus, if something happens to the asset that you're sitting on, guess what, guys? You can't produce income anymore. The way that the wealthy people of the world create income is that they actually find assets that will produce more income for them. right? And you want to put yourself in position to be able to do that. And what better way than the largest real world asset out there, which is real estate? Now, I want to talk to you guys about tokenization here because tokenization is revolutionary, but I need to show you guys why tokenization is revolutionary. Now, first, I want to tell you that the Boston Consulting Group said that real estate tokenization is projected to become a $16 trillion market by 2030. Now, I didn't say M for millions. I didn't say B for billions. I said trillions. That's right, trillions with a T. Guys, anytime that there's major market shifts like this, you know what happens? People become very, very wealthy, right? And I want to tell you guys that you want to recognize these market shifts before they happen so you can participate in this new wave of wealth and this great wealth transfer. Now, some of you all may not know what tokenization is, and so that everybody's on the same playing field, I'm going to break it down and make it very simple. Tokenization is the process of turning a real world asset like real estate into digital tokens on the blockchain. So what happens is each token represents a fraction of ownership in the asset. So instead of you needing thousands of dollars to buy an entire property, you can invest in smaller amounts and still earn a share of the profits. It's like owning a piece of the building, but everything is done digital, secure, and easy for you to manage, right? That's the simple thing about this, guys. You don't have to worry about becoming a landlord. See, when you become a landlord, you put yourself in position to have a lot of headaches. And those headaches I'm talking about is tenants, toilets, and termites, because they all happen with those different properties out there. But what if somebody else manages the property? What if there's other experts that go find the property? And what if all you have to do is put your money to work for you and you earn the profits? See, that's the new way of investing in real estate. This is the newest and fastest way to get to cash flow and passive income through real estate. Now, here's another quote by one of the greatest financial voices in our financial system right now. It's Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock. He said, "We believe the tokenization of real world assets will revolutionize our financial system." So we're only talking about a piece of this. Real world assets is a lot of different things. We're talking about art, collectibles. We're talking about the stock market. We're talking about everything. But what about real estate, right? The largest sector of real world assets. What if you could participate in that space and put yourself in position to be in front of this great wealth transfer that's happening right now? Now, let's talk about the company that's making this possible for us. This is eState, right? A next generation platform that's designed to make real estate investments accessible, transparent, and secure for individuals worldwide. Let's talk about the benefits of this tokenized ownership, guys. See, you probably never thought like, hey, I want to get involved in tokenization, right? That was never a thought of yours. But let me tell you why this is a great thing. Because tokenization lowers the barrier of entry. So instead of you needing $1,000, what if you could get involved in top tier properties for as little as $10? Yes, eState has broken the mold and made it available for you as little as $10. And you're not getting in on shabby properties, guys. You're not getting in on non-productive properties. These are productive properties that are very profitable. All right. So you can now get in at that lower barrier of entry, which means you can also diversify your portfolio when you're not tying up all your money in one asset. So now you can have multiple assets around the country or around the globe that are paying you a lot of different passive income. Guys, you can actually get different types of properties, whether it's residential, commercial, or even development properties, right? Now, the next thing that I got excited about is blockchain powered transactions. Now, why am I excited about blockchain powered transactions? Because I've been in the crypto space for a while, and I know that blockchain makes the money the people's money, right? Why? It's because it's totally transparent, but also totally anonymous and totally secure at the same time. One of the things that we've never had before. It allows us to have a trustless environment. You probably say, Anthony, what is trustless? That means that I don't have to trust Joe Blow, who I don't know, to send me my dough, right? I know that it's already programmed in the blockchain so that I get my money when I'm supposed to get it, right? Baby better have my money, right? So I'm going to tell you guys that this is powerful right here, that we actually get to take advantage of this. All right. Now, I want to tell you also that we have a global reach over here. They're not just properties that are going to be located in America. There's not just properties that are located in your backyard. In fact, there's properties across the globe. The company is always scouting new properties to bring to the platform that are going to be very productive and very profitable. So you can actually take advantage of that now without having to leave the comfort of your home. As a matter of fact, from this little thing called your smartphone, you can make investments on a daily basis whenever you get ready. Now, the next thing is when you start to make decisions on what properties you want to get involved with, guess what, guys? You're going to have all the data and insight that you need to be able to make that decision. The company has experts who goes out and they curate the properties, and then they take the information that we need to know and bring it to the website, and then you can decide what property is best for you to get in according to your available capital and according to your risk tolerance and according to your goals. So that's a powerful thing right there for us to get started. Now, let's talk about the different properties and how you actually earn passive income through e-estate. Now, I'm proud to let you guys know that e-estate has a two-phase income model. That's right, it's two phases. The first phase is going to be the active phase. In the active phase, you're going to get paid passive income Monday through Friday for the first 18 months of you having that property. That's powerful, guys. Remember that. Write that down. Monday through Friday, right? For the first 18 months of the property, you're going to earn passive income. That's powerful. You now have a powerful income producing asset, right? If you like income producing assets, drop IPA in the chat. I just want to make sure you guys are paying attention really quick. Drop IPA in the chat if you like income producing assets. When you drop IPA, I want to let you guys know I'm not talking about the beer, right? I'm talking about income producing assets. Now, one of the things that I want to do is I want to show you the different properties that you have available to you right now, right? I want to show you how powerful these properties. These are not shabby properties. These are not average properties, guys. Let me go over to our real estate portfolio and show you the different type of properties are available. Now, you guys already saw the apartment that was located in Miami that Mike Hamilton did the walkthrough of, right? So you saw that. This is that apartment right here. Now, you can get involved with this one as little as $10. This will make $10 work harder for you than it would in your bank. Hold on, putting this over here in this income producing asset instead of burying your money in your bank account. That's right, I said it. You burying your money in your bank account. Why? Because when you bury your money in your bank account, it doesn't produce anything else for you. If you put $10 in your bank account and that's all you got in there, it's probably going to lose money for you. First of all, because of inflation. Second of all, because of fees from your bank. Right? But over here, you could take $10, put it in an income producing asset. And from day one, right? What you start earning, you're going to earn 4%, not 4%. You're going to earn 4 cents a day. Your $10 would not earn 4 cents a day for you in your bank, or 88 cents a month, or even $10 per year. If the bank had something that was that powerful, everybody would be flocking to the bank, right? To deposit their money in there. But wealthy people don't keep a lot of their money in the bank. Why? Because they understand keeping their money in the bank is a bad idea. They need to have their money in assets so their money is working harder for them. See, wealthy people understand, right? That they have to have money working harder for them than they're working harder for money. Like, here's the thing, guys. Everybody starts out not everybody, but most people start out working hard for money. But if you only work hard for money, guess what? That's like you staying in the kindergarten of wealth creation and never going and never graduating and going up in the grade scale. Nobody, we would think you're crazy if you stayed in kindergarten your whole life. But now it's time for you to graduate to another level. So we're going to go from working hard for money to money working hard for us. All right. Now you can put as much as you want to in this property, whether it's $10, whether it's $100, or whether it's $1,000, whatever is best for you. But if you have more capital, you may want to look at one of our other assets that's available. Here's another apartment that's located in Seattle, Washington. This is a downtown property. This is a downtown apartment. That's an incredible property. That's also an income producing asset. Now, for you to get involved with this one, it does take $117. Still not breaking the bank. Most people spend this right here on a what? Most people spend this on a good dinner out with their significant other. Right? So instead of you going and spending this money where it's going to come to an end, I want to tell you, you might want to invest so you can earn the rest. I'm just giving y'all some wealth building principles. By the end of this call, I want you guys to be thinking like the rich and wealthy instead of the poor and middle class. Right? So if you put your income over here, $117, that means you're going to earn about $12.53 a month or about $149 a year. More than what you would ever earn on $117 at your bank. And now you can start stacking assets over here with estate. But maybe you have a little more. Maybe you have at least $480. You can get involved in this house that's located in Arch Cape, Oregon. Now, this is an oceanfront property. Now, this property right here is going to produce about $56.45 a month cash flow, right? That's about $672 per year, right? So that means that you actually are going to earn this on a daily basis. You don't have to wait for a quarter. You don't have to wait until the end of the month. You don't have to wait for a year to actually start revealing your profits and start receiving your profits, guys. This is incredible. You can redeem your profits whenever you get ready. Now, let's talk about the property that I got started with. Now, this is a villa that's located in Los Angeles, California. It's actually in Beverly Hills, guys. I never thought that I would own a fractional ownership share of a house in the hills. But I want to tell you, this property is absolutely amazing right here. When you guys look at the pictures of this property, I think you're going to be impressed and just as impressed that I was when I saw this property. I was so impressed that I had to invest. Right? I said, I got to get in on this. Now, you can get in on this property right here also for $3,120. Let me tell you how crazy this is, guys. Look, you can get involved in this property for $3,120. And when you get involved with this property, you're going to earn a cash flow of about $400 a month. Last month, I think it paid me about $444, $45, something like that, right? That means that you're going to earn about $4,758 per year. Now, let me tell you something that's really weird. If you wanted to go and stay at this property, not own a piece of it, but stay at this property for 3 days, it'll cost you over $10,000. So you can spend money on this property, which will produce nothing for you. Woo. Or you can invest money in this property and it will produce income for you. I like the second. How many of y'all like the second option better? I can invest less and earn more. I can invest less than I spend on staying there, and I can earn more. Woo. If y'all like that, drop a six in the chat for me. How many of y'all like that right there? Drop a six in the chat for yeah. I said I like the way that works. I can invest less and earn more. This is incredible right here. Now let me tell you guys here. I learned that this is a powerful concept. But see, because wealthy people didn't just go own Louis Vuitton, they own stock in Louis Vuitton. So you can go buy the $2,000 Louis Vuitton, or you can have stock in Louis Vuitton. You can. Why you bring that up, Anthony? You can own luxury properties, or you can try to just stay in luxury properties. You can own a fractional ownership of a luxury property and let that pay passive income to you. I like the second option better. Now let's go and look at some other properties. This is a villa that's located in Bali, Indonesia. Very nice, right? Very nice villa that's located in Bali, Indonesia. It won't let me show you the pictures. I want to show you guys these pictures so bad here because but my computer. There you go, Bali, Indonesia. This is an incredible property right here in Bali, Indonesia, guys. Look, I don't know if you guys have been to Bali before, right? I haven't. I'm excited about going, but this right here is amazing, right? I love this property. Now you can get involved in this property. Instead of spending $6,740 on a trip to Bali, right, and staying in a hotel or an Airbnb in Bali, how about spend $6,740? Not spend, but invest, because that allows you to earn the rest. So I want to tell you to be able to produce a cash flow of about $934 a month. That's on average. All of these numbers are average, guys. That means you're going to earn about $11,121 a year. Guys, this is a cash flow project right here, property right here, which is incredible. Now, the last one I want to talk to you about, because I'm actually in this property as well. Yep, it takes $10,270 for you to get involved in this property. But once you in this property, you're going to earn a cash flow of about $1,500 a month, or about $18,000 per year. But you're going to earn this for 18 months, guys. This is incredible right here. This is amazing. When I saw this, I said, I got to get in on this. Right? Now, let me tell you guys, this is producing cash flow for you. This is in Phoenix, Arizona. This is a commercial property. But I want to tell you guys that I have stacked my different assets in here. I have 4 different properties that are producing passive income for me in this platform right now. And you can do the same because there's a lower barrier of entry. Now, I just talked about the first phase of you earning passive income. And if that was it, it would be great. But every property that I just talked about, you get to earn the second phase. After the 18 months is up, guys, you get to earn 10% annually for the lifetime of the property. I'm talking about lifetime passive income that you're setting yourself up for here. See, this is not like your normal platform where, hey, you can earn 2x, you can earn 3x, or you can earn for 18 months, or you can earn for 24 months. No, this is a lifetime passive income platform that'll put you in position to win big time, guys. I love the way that this is set up right here. Now let me get back to my presentation here and show you guys a couple of other things on this presentation. A lot of people are wondering about the company. And let me tell you, this company was launched in partnership with 2 other amazing organizations. One being Eli Property, which is a traditional real estate company that's out of Oregon. And then the other is the ARDR, which is the International Association of Real Digital Realtors. They came together and they launched this platform, right? Now, the CEO of E-Estate is Brandon Stevenson, right? I speak to this gentleman on a consistent basis, and he's passionate about seeing this company become the #1 platform in the fractional ownership and tokenization space. Now, the co-founder who you saw in the video a little bit earlier is Mike Hamilton, and he is the head of Eli Property. He's the one that handles the real estate side and curating the different properties that are available on the platform. So you see that this has the perfect triangle of success where E-Estate sits on the shoulders of 2 other incredible companies. Now, let me tell you how easy and quick it is for you to get started. If you decide that you want to go ahead and get started with this platform, all you got to do is go ahead and get the link from the person who invited you. If they give you a link, then they are already a digital real estate agent. And I'm going to show you how you can become one too in just a little bit. But you get their link and then you go ahead and set up your free account. Everybody on this call, I think, should have a free account. That's my personal opinion. Hold me to it or not. But I believe everybody on this call should have their free account. Go ahead and set it up. Now, when you set up your account, you are going to have to do KYC and AML check because this is a legit platform that's not dodging any international regulations. They strive to comply with the international regulations. All right. So all you have to do is upload a ID and do a video selfie to prove that you are who you say you are. After you do that, you're going to be able to browse the portfolio of properties that's available on the E-Estate platform. And then you could, when you're ready, you can choose the one that's best for you, whether it's $10, $100, $1,000, $10,000, or $100. Whatever is best for you, you can actually get started with that. But once you see the amount that you want to get started with, you're going to fund your account with that amount. Now, you have to fund with crypto at this time, right? Now, don't worry. You don't have to go out and go to Uniswap and swap out for EST and then send it over to the platform and hope that it gets there. No, the company made it very simple. All you got to do is choose the token that you want to fund your account with. Whether there's 32 different crypto tokens that you can fund your account with, whether it's Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, XRP, BSC, whatever you want to fund your account with, Trump coin even, you can fund your account with that on this platform. Now, once you fund your account, you go ahead and purchase your ownership share of whatever property that's best for you, and you sit back and watch the cash flow start coming in within 24 to 48 hours. You see how powerful this is, guys? Very simple. Taking all the red tape and bureaucracy out of the traditional real estate space. That's why I say this is the newest and fastest way to earn passive income through the real estate space. Now, guys, let me talk to you about some of the legal stuff here. A lot of people in presentations for other opportunities won't tell you this, but I want to tell you guys all the things that you need to know so you don't have any questions. So when you sign up, you're ready to go. Right? This company was established in, they're registered in Panama, right? And the reason why they're in Panama because they benefit from favorable tax conditions and also a clear legal status, which makes the company much more stable and much more profitable. All right. Now the next thing is I already told you about the KYC and AML regulations, but I get people asking why do we have to do KYC? I think you should be glad that the company does KYC so it has more legitimacy, right? Here's the next thing: tokenized assets. I want you guys to realize that real estate tokens may be subject to evolving securities laws in certain jurisdictions. Now, we are in the most favorable environment for crypto right now. So we don't foresee anything happening. But guys, I want you to be aware that anything can happen in the crypto space, right? The next thing is market volatility. You guys should be aware that any market is going to go up and down, whether it's the crypto market, real estate, or even Forex or stock market. It's going to go up and down. So we have to tell you that past performance does not guarantee future results. Now, here's the last thing, guys. The laws governing blockchain technology and tokenized assets is still developing, right? So sudden regulatory shifts could affect the project. But we don't foresee any of that happening, but we want to make you aware of it. And also the operational and technical risk, guys. You know that this is the internet, and we just saw ChatGPT had an issue. We know that technical risk happened. My carrier Verizon just had a recent issue, right? Where all of this type of stuff. So there are things that happen, but here's what you can rest assured, right? That E-Estate is doing the appropriate audits to make sure that they mitigate all these risks for us, right? So that's what I'm excited about with the E-Estate platform. So now what I do is I put the ball back in your court. And I say, are you going to participate in this new wave of wealth, or are you going to speculate? But here's one thing I want to tell you, all right? Participators get paid, but speculators, they don't. All right? So you decide which side you want to be on. It's up to you. Nobody's trying to force or coerce you into anything. But we want to share with you and make you aware of one of the greatest transfers of wealth that we believe is happening right now. All right? So guys, look, that's powerful. But look, there's even more opportunity here for you. Because if you see the opportunity in the passive income of this platform, then you will also see why this is an opportunity for you to participate in this new wave of wealth in a greater way by becoming a digital real estate agent. Now, what is a digital real estate agent? It is a digital real estate connects buyers to tokenized properties through E-Estate's platform. What does that mean? You can make people aware of this new wave of wealth that's happening, this new way of earning passive income through real estate. And as you do, and people start purchasing fractional shares of properties through your link, guess what? You're going to get rewarded for that, right? And there's several ways that you're going to get rewarded, and I'm going to talk to you about all of that. But let me tell you some of the benefits of you becoming a digital real estate agent. One, you're going to understand blockchain, tokenization, and online property markets unlike anyone else in your space. This is so new that you're probably going to be the expert in your space, which is going to put you in a unique opportunity to be able to capitalize in a great way. Now, also, you're going to have a flexible schedule. Nobody's telling you got to go sit in their office, or nobody's telling you got to spend all your time trying to go out and tour properties with people as a traditional real estate agent. You get to do everything from your home or your smartphone, whichever is best for you. And you work however and as how much as you want to. The other thing is that there's unlimited earning potential over here. You can earn commissions and bonuses based on your performance level. Right here, like go-getters, go get it. If you are a go-getter, you're going to go get some phenomenal success. I believe that we're going to see more 6- and 7-figure earners this year when people understand how powerful this platform is and they truly adopt the revolutionary stance of tokenization. All right. Now, here's what I want to talk to you about: how you get started as a digital real estate agent. First, you have to get your license subscription. Now, don't worry. Some people, when I say that, they're like, oh, there's the catch, guys. You're going to have me paying $99 a month to be able to do this. Yes, I've seen those platforms before. But guess what, guys? This is not like that, right? Yes, you do have to have a license subscription. But let me tell you, it's only $9 per month. I had my good friend, I believe he's on right now. He reached out to me and said, I just became a digital real estate agent. I said, man, power. That's powerful, right? You just opened up more streams of income for yourself. Now, you can simply pay that $9 per month, or if you want to take care of the whole year, you pay $90 for the whole year and you're good. Now, once you do that, you're going to complete a digital form that's sort of like an application. I had somebody reach out to me and say, man, it's like filling out a resume. But I want to tell you guys, don't worry about that. Put in the information that you can. I want to tell you that E-Estate is more concerned about your future than they are your past. Right? They want to know a little bit about you because you're going to be a digital real estate agent on their platform. But don't worry about filling it out like a resume, trying to get all detailed and all that stuff. And if you're smart, you'll probably use AI to help you complete that as well. Right? So here's the next thing. You're going to sign your agreement so you can become a digital real estate agent. And then once you're approved, you get access to the properties on E-Estate, and you're able to share them with other people through your personalized landing page that the company gives you, and you're ready to go. You can literally get started as a digital real estate agent today, share properties with other people, and if somebody takes you up and purchase their ownership of a property, then you can get paid today, guys. I love signing up today, getting paid today. That's an incredible thing. Now, since we're talking about getting paid, let's talk about the money really quick. There's 4 different streams of income that you actually get to take advantage of with e-estate, and I'm going to talk to you about all the different streams. Now, this is just like traditional real estate, where when you close a deal, you're going to earn some deal commission, right? You're going to earn a commission. Now, when somebody comes on, they look at your website or you share the information with them and they decide that they're going to go ahead and purchase their own fractional ownership of a property so they can start earning passive income, you're going to get paid a deal commission right up front. It drops right in as soon as they make their purchase. It drops right in there. So this is not like traditional real estate where you got to wait 30 to 60 days until a deal closes before you get paid. It doesn't work that way. This is the new wave of real estate, right? Now, the next thing is that from day one, you're able to enroll other agents in your organization. So instead of you having to wait to become a real estate broker, you can act as a real estate broker from day one and start building your own real estate team. Yeah, yeah, I told you this is a game changer right here, right? Now, the next thing is because the properties that you're actually introducing people to now, those properties produce passive income. The company actually allows you to make profit commission as well when the people you refer start earning that passive income. What does that mean, guys? That means that now you have passive residual income that's going to pay you out for 18 months for every property that's within your portfolio of properties that you have introduced people to. That's powerful, guys. Profit commissions. Now, here's the next thing. Agent bonuses. As soon as you hit different milestones, as your sales start to grow and also your agent network starts to grow and they start to have their own sales, you're going to hit different milestones within the platform, which is an incredible thing. Now, you're going to be rewarded by the company with e-tokens and with cash. Now, just in case you think e-tokens was something that was never going to become anything, no, our e-tokens are immediately available for you to use and spin our money wheel. Now, there's a money wheel that you spin and you can win up to $1,000 every time that you spin that money wheel, which is an incredible thing. So let's talk about the details of these different commission levels. So here with deal commission, you're going to be able to earn when you refer somebody over and they actually purchase their own property. If they're on your level 1, you're going to earn 6%. So if they come in and they decide that they want to get started with $1,000, you earn $60. If they decide that they want to get started with $10,000, you're going to earn $600. If they decide that they want to get started with $100,000, you'll earn $6,000, right? That's incredible. Now, what if they're following your level 2? Well, actually, through your level 2 through 5, you're going to earn 2% on all the deals that are closed on that level. And on level 6 through 8, you're going to earn 1%. Now, each level is gradually unlocked as you continue to build your agent network, all right? So as you continue to go up the agent levels, you're going to unlock a new level that you're going to get paid on. Now, here's the next one. Now, once you hit agent level 4, and I'll show you guys what that is, you're going to start earning that profit commission I was telling you about. Now, on your first level, you're going to earn 5% on all of the passive income earned on that level. So if there's $1,000 being paid out on that level, you're going to earn $50 per day, Monday through Friday. That's like $250 a week of passive income just through this one stream. If there's $10,000 of actually being paid out on that first level, that means $500 that you're going to be earning on a daily basis, Monday through Friday. Now, that's $2,500 a week. I think you guys see how powerful that is now. Now, on your levels 2 and 3, you're going to earn 2%. And on levels 4 and 5, you're going to earn 1%. Now, let me tell you guys about the different bonuses that are available here. Now, once you hit these different milestones here, which the first one is $500 of turnover. Once you hit that, the company is going to give you 100 e-tokens. And like I said, once you get 100 e-tokens, you can go in and spin the money wheel. Once you spin that money wheel, you're going to have a chance of winning up to $1,000. Now, to hit agent level 2, you need $3,000 of turnover. Right? So that $3,000 of turnover means you're going to get 150 e-tokens and a $30 cash bonus. Once you get to $10,000 of turnover, you're actually going to get 250 e-tokens and a $100 cash bonus. Guys, this goes all the way up to $1 million. At $1 million on level 10, you're actually going to get 10,000 e-tokens as a bonus, and you're going to get $10,000 in cash. Now, what I like about this agent table here is that once you hit agent level 10, you're there. You stuck like Chuck, right? I want to tell you that you're agent 10, agent level 10, you get to keep that designation. They don't reset you every month. But what happens is they do reset the table once you get to agent level 10 so that you can earn all of these different bonuses over again. So you have an indefinite stream of income that will be coming through that, right? So that's powerful right here with the agent bonuses that you're actually going to get. So you see the different designations here. But for the builders out there, let me tell you, you're going to be very impressed because with this company, the way they have it set up is they have a unique revenue share system. What I like about this is that 100% of your personal investments actually count towards your turnover. What does that mean? Let me go back a little bit. If you come in and you start with over $500, you automatically hit agent level 1. If you start with that villa like I did, I started with 3120, right? With the villa in Los Angeles. And when I started with that, I automatically went to agent level 2, right? After I hit level 3, right? Then after I had 10,000 in volume, that was from my team and me, I hit level 3, right? And so and then when I was ready to hit level 4, guess what? When I did the 10,000 into the property that was in Phoenix, Arizona, it pushed me and catapulted me over level 4. So you see how this continues to happen. You're going to continue to go up these different levels of guys here, and your personal investments count towards that. Man, I love the way that is set up, man. When I saw that, I was impressed. So here, first level is 80%, level 2 is 40%, third level is 20%, fourth level is 10%, levels 5 through 8 is 5% there, right? So that's how powerful this is, guys. Now, the last part is what you're going to do, right? The last action is on you. Are you going to let this pass you by? Like several other things that have happened, several other market shifts that have happened. You saw Bitcoin when it was less. You saw Bitcoin when it was less than $30,000 probably. You probably saw Bitcoin when it was less than 10,000, less than 5,000. Some of y'all saw Bitcoin when it was at 100. Now that it's over 100,000, the opportunity isn't the same. It's still there, but the opportunity, you kind of missed out on the early adoption phase. What if you could get in on this early adoption phase? Right? They said in the next year or two that 10% of the global domestic product is going to be tokenization. That wasn't from me, that's from the World Economic Forum. Now I gave you the information. But success is not in knowing more information. Success is about what you do with the information that you know. Right? Since you know that, what are you going to do? Are you going to start thinking and acting like the rich and wealthy? Or are you going to settle for thinking and acting like the poor and middle class? See, I decided a while back that I identify with the rich and wealthy. How many of you all right now, you identify with the rich and wealthy, right? I decided a long time ago that I was going to identify with the rich and wealthy. If that's you, drop a 777 in the chat. If not before, then today I want you to identify with the rich and wealthy. Y'all go ahead and drop 777 in the chat for me, right? There you go. I love it. I identify with the rich and wealthy. I think, act, walk, talk like the rich and wealthy, right? I decided that's what I was going to do, and I want you to do the same thing. This is the opportunity of a lifetime, guys, but you got to see it. Can I tell you guys something from my heart, right? I saw opportunity similar to this a few years back, right? And it was just like this. We would have about 17 people on the call. I remember I would have 10 to 15 people on the call. After progressing with that opportunity, I used to have hundreds. of people on the call. It developed up to hundreds of people on the call until we had tens of millions of dollars in the opportunity. And I want to tell you that we're embarking on the same type of. As a matter of fact, I'll be bold enough to say I believe we're embarking on an opportunity that's even greater. Are you going to take advantage of it? Are you going to put yourself in position to win and to win big time? If you are, I'm excited about working with you. I'm excited about joining arms with you. I'm excited about seeing what type of success that we can create together. Now, look, before we jump off, I do want to show you guys a couple of the things in the back office, and then we're going to be out of here, right? I want to show you guys that right here, when you actually get your asset, guys, because a lot of people wonder, like, I know you've probably been involved in a lot of stuff before. A lot of people wonder what this stuff is all about. But I want to show you guys here, when you get your asset right here, you see I have $13,000, $610 of assets. I've earned right now over right over $1,700 passively in this with my assets since June 18th. All right, that's passive income that I've earned here, and you can see the different properties that have paid me, right? And I want to show you guys, I don't tell you anything wrong. I got 4 different properties. You see 5 different interests because I got 2 shares of the property in Miami, right? And so I want to tell you guys here that I have all of these different properties and I've been paid passive income from these properties. But when you actually get your property, you're going to get blockchain proof, not just back office, not just dashboard proof. See, a lot of platforms give you dashboard proof, but over here in eEstate, you get blockchain proof. So you see it linked out to the BSC scan, Binance Smart Chain blockchain, right? That's what it's linking out to. My computer is going a little bit slow, but that's what it's linking out to right now. So you can see your actual tokens on the blockchain. All right. So that's one of the things that we have. That's the first point of proof. I'll let that pull up. The next point of proof that I have right here is my actual agreement. All right. So when I actually click on my contract, on my agreement, it actually pulls up that agreement for me. Let me click on it here. There you go. All right. So it's going to pull up my agreement, my contract. Let me point out a couple things for you. That's one thing I like to point out right here, because some of us on here are all about creating generational wealth. I want to tell you that there's asset inheritance here. You see this in this contract? There's asset inheritance. What does that mean, guys? That means this contract is legally binding worldwide. In the event of the buyer's death, the asset can be transferred to an heir. Now, I want you guys to remember, why is that important? Because this is lifetime passive income. You're going to earn aggressively, yes, for the first 18 months, but after the first 18 months, it's going to pay you out 10% annually for the lifetime of the property. So being that this is going to keep paying for you, if something happens to you, you can actually, your heir can actually come and do this, whether it's your child, your spouse, or whoever it may be. You can pass this passive income on. It's the gift that keeps on giving. All right. So that's available for you right there as well. And we get that for all of our properties here. Right. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I want to let me actually check my rewards here. Let me look at my money wheel, see where I am. I got 420. Let me show you what happens when you actually spin this money wheel here, right? So I got more than 100. I'm gonna spin this money wheel twice. So let me spin it one time. Let's see what I win on here. Maybe I'll be the winner of $1,000 today. $1.50. I'll take it. Let me spin it another time. Let's see what I win. Y'all wish 1,000 for me. 1,000. So I won $2 a day by spending that. That's free money. You're going to earn e-tokens for a lot of different things, right? The company has set it up so when you open your account, you're going to get e-tokens. When you actually fund your account, you're going to get, I mean, there's so many different things that you're going to get e-tokens for. They reward you very well with this company. You can take those e-tokens, you're going to spend it, and you're going to get free money with that, right? So guys, keep that in mind as well. So, man, I'm excited right here. Let me do this drawing. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to do a drawing. We're going to get you some of those e-tokens, right? So 100 e-tokens is going to be for the winner. I'm going to do 2 questions today. The way I do my drawings, just in case this is your first time being on one of my presentations, I'm going to ask a question from the presentation. The first person to drop the correct answer in the chat is going to be the winner. All right. So I want you guys to listen closely. Keep your hand on that keyboard so you can be a winner. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's do this. Here's my first question. I'm going to ask. This is a very easy one. I ask it every time, I think, almost. What is the first name of the CEO? Uh-oh. Let's see who's in there. Let's see who was first. Mr. Reggie. Mr. Reggie, you're on. You're the winner of 100 e-tokens. Send me your email address. I know you sent it one time before, but send me your email address again so that I can get those 100 e-tokens awarded to your account. All right? Mr. Reggie, do that for me. All right? Incredible. Here is the next one. Here's the next one, guys. We're going to ask one more question here. One more question. Let's make it simple. We'll make it really easy. We'll make it easy. All right. The apartment in Miami, how much is the starting point? Oh, y'all got it before I even said it. Y'all got it. Roger Sutherland, my good friend Roger, is the winner today. He had his finger on the trigger right there, right? That's incredible. So, good deal, Mr. Reggie. I got your message there. Thank you so much for sending that over to me. I'm going to add it to my list here. My good friend Roger, I'll reach out to you to get your email address to make sure that we get that accredited to you as well. Guys, this has been another phenomenal presentation. I promise you guys that I love doing these presentations, right? I love doing these and sharing these with people. But I want you guys to do something for me, right? I want you to go back in the chat, just share with the chat, the Telegram groups, and let them know that you're excited about the presentation or that you enjoyed the presentation. We can have even more people get on the presentation. But let me tell you guys something really quick. I want you guys to come back on September the 10th. The registration link, I'm actually going to do a registration for September the 10th. So September the 10th, we're going to have the co-founder Mike Hamilton is going to be on the presentation on September the 10th. That's next Wednesday, not this Wednesday coming up, but the next Wednesday, September the 10th. The co-founder Mike Hamilton is going to be on there with us, and we're going to have an incredible time. All right, and I want you guys to be on there. Make sure you mark your calendars and be on the presentation. Be on the presentation with us, all right? So that's going to be powerful. Also, I have an event coming up in Raleigh, North Carolina, live event. If you want to come see this information live and in person and meet some of these incredible people here, right? So meet some of the other people that you're building wealth with. Some of the other people, I got people flying in from all over across the world. So look, if you haven't secured your ticket yet, get your ticket. Be in the building. You do not want to miss it, guys. It's going to be incredible. I'm working with the CEO. I'm talking to the CEO. I'm going to try to have some great giveaways. Either way, we're going to have some great giveaways. I'm feeding you guys as well. I mean, it's going to be a great one on September the 20th in Raleigh, North Carolina. All right. All that information will be available to you guys as well. Make sure you lock in and get your tickets on that. All right. So with that being said, guys, we'll see you on the next presentation. And stay tuned to the chat so you can get all of that information so you won't miss a presentation. Well, guys, until the next one, I hope you guys have an absolutely phenomenal day. And I want you to stay blessed and don't be stressed. It's our time. Let's go. You guys, I'm out.
Record.